Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Asad Yaqub here. Well, guys, going to Canada is the dream of many of you. You really want to go to Canada. Some of you want to go by the medium of getting foreign education, and some of you want to get immigration. And those who want to get education, their final destination is also Canada in terms of immigration. Well, let me tell you, in the past, it used to be very difficult to get Canadian immigration, especially there was the band score in IELTS that was required 8,777. Okay, people used to call it golden band, 8,777, right? And many students, they struggled, many professionals, they struggled, and the problem was 877 and 6 or 6.5 in one module. And then people repeated IELTS in the past, okay, and the second time they got 6 or 6 point in another module, and the story continued. I still remember one of my students who was in Canada, and he had applied for Canadian immigration and he wanted to get 8,777. He had booked 4 dates in advance, and he was like, he wanted to get 8,777. He was so desperate for that. But now we have a perfect solution to this problem, and the problem or the solution of the problem is PTE Core, right? As you can see, Be Canada ready with one less worry. Now that less worry is English. That less worry is 8,777. Now you don't have to think about 8,777. Very recently, Canada has accepted PTE, and now instead of taking IELTS, you can take PTE Core, and PTE Core is for immigration purpose. So the score which is equivalent to 8,777 in IELTS, in order to get the similar score in PTE, is not a dream at the moment. Now it is not just a dream, you can just achieve that score. Basically, PTE offers a test, that is PTE Core, and PTE is simpler, less complex, less complicated than IELTS. I've been teaching IELTS for around 15 years now. And when I was introduced to PTE for the first time, I was like, is this a test? Is this a test of English? But later on, when I came to know about their integrated marking system, how your speaking is going to influence your listening module, how because of listening you're going to get good score in reading and all that, okay? So this is integrated test, hence there are chances for more score and more improvement. Now, getting 8,777 in IELTS, and against that getting the score in IELTS which is equal to 8,777 band of IELTS in PTE is far easier than IELTS, okay? And now PTE has got this global recognition, so you can try PTE. What I'm doing now, my students who are unable to go through IELTS, let me tell you, although IELTS is standard test of English, right? I teach IELTS. I've got more than 5,000 videos on IELTS. But PTE is less complicated, less complex than IELTS. And the students who belong to Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, then in Africa, these are the main markets for IELTS and PTE. So the students over here, they come from underprivileged backgrounds of English. Their English is not very good, up to a level that they understand IELTS reading passages, okay? Sometimes the passages are so complex and all that stuff. So PTE is less complex, easier to do, and you can get your desired band without any problem. You can get your score in PTE without any problem. So if you've tried IELTS and you failed to achieve 8,777, just check what is the score which is equivalent to 8,777 in IELTS and try PTE once, and I'm sure you will be able to get your desired score, okay? All the best. I'm also planning to make a lot of videos on PTE because of its approach, because of PTE's approach, because of the mechanism that they have, and because of the artificial intelligence. Remember one thing, when you are judged by human examiner, you are at the mercy of examiner. I have seen EOR cases, inquiry on result, where one examiner gave 5.5 and second examiner gave 7 band. So when there is the human examiner, there can be differences in evaluation, but when there is an AI and there are certain quality checks, then the score you are going to get, that is going to be the final score. You will not be marked mistakenly, you will not be marked wrongly. Your band score will not depend on the examiner. Okay, all the best guys, thank you so very much. I also teach IELTS online all over the world and in campus in Lahore. If you wish to be the part of my online or in campus IELTS or PTE classes, I'm going to start regular classes on PTE right after this month of Ramadan. We are starting classes in the month of April on campus and online both. So you can be the part of my PTE or IELTS classes. Thank you so much. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye. Allah Hafiz.